Okay, guys, I just got out of freaking Star Wars Episode 8, The Last Jedi, and holy donkey dick did that movie suck. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. Okay, just to preface this, I freaking have a love-hate relationship with Force Awakens, okay? As a Star Wars fan, I enjoyed it. It was entertaining, okay? But also as a Star Wars fan, it was freaking a rehash of A New Hope, okay? And that pissed me off. So I have a love-hate relationship, and there's just some stupid details in that movie that just pissed me off. But at least I can enjoy it, okay? Loved, absolutely loved Rogue One. In my opinion, probably the #1 or #2 best Star Wars movie, okay? I have not decided yet. I love that movie. This movie, I went in, most of my friends said it was good. You know, I've also heard some people say it's not good. And I also heard that it's not necessarily a rehash of any of the other episodes. So I kind of went in hoping that it was good. And my gosh, was that movie terrible. Holy balls! That, I don't even know where to begin, okay? Finn and that Rose chick, whatever their freaking storyline in that entire movie, cut it out. Holy cow, that was terrible. I seriously, when they walked in that casino and that whole scene with that freaking drunken imp start putting coins in freaking BB-8, and they're looking for that guy, the ultimate hacker, that bullcrap storyline, and they freaking see that guy with the stupid red pin or whatever bullcrap they're looking for, and he looks like a freaking douche from a Looney Tunes cartoon. I seriously almost freaking walked out of that movie theater. I could not believe it. The acting in that movie was terrible. Holy freak, was it terrible. I can't believe how terrible. The lines, the dialogue, oh my gosh, cringeworthy. I cannot believe. Okay, I can't believe, like, the one part that I was like, that was terrible, was when Finn sees, oh, okay, I was pissed off, whatever, Captain Plasma, what a bullcrap name that is, whatever, her, okay, love that character in freaking Game of Thrones. They did her so much injustice in the freaking Force Awakens, and I kind of felt like, oh, they're bringing her back for this one, even though it was a bullcrap thing, she should have blown up on the planet, whatever, okay, so what? They're like, we're bringing her back, we're gonna do justice, she's like an awesome character, we're gonna do, what? She was the exact same. She freaking, oh my gosh. She came in as a dumpster fire and she went out as one as well. I can't believe it. But when they're fighting and Finn's like gets up in her face and he's like, let's go, what does he say? Let's go, chrome top, chrome lid, whatever, chrome dome, whatever bullcrap he said. I seriously cringed from my freaking top of my head to my pinky toe. That's how bullcrap that line was. I can't believe it. It was terrible. There's so many, I just couldn't believe it, okay? Very first scene, Poe Dameron, I actually like Poe, so he's pretty cool. But anyway, he goes in, does this suicide mission, blowing up this stupid freighter thing, bullcrap, we only have one chance to do this. And the whole Starfleet, the Star Destroyers are in the background doing nothing. Are you freaking kidding me? I just couldn't get that. I'm like, oh yeah, so they're just watching. But guess what? That happens throughout the whole freaking movie. At the end, Finn and Rose go down. They're in front. And seriously, you can see in the scene, a few scenes before, there's like stormtroopers on the ground walking with the AT&Ts, whatever they're freaking called. I don't know what they're called. And they're walking and they crash. And the next thing you see is they're talking. And he's like, thank you, and they kiss, and then you see him dragging her in. I was like, there's not one person that's gonna shoot and blow these people up. You're telling me this little turd freaking grabbed this girl and dragged her all the way out there on a little freaking sled, and dragged her into the fort, and nobody did anything about it. Oh my gosh. Okay? It was terrible. Every scene with freaking Kylo Ren and Rey was cringeworthy. Oh my gosh. seriously, after the second time they did that little flashback, like in the same presence, in the same place, I was seriously, please stop. This is cringeworthy. Oh my gosh. Please stop this. It was boring as all get out. Okay? The whole Finn and Rose thing, this whole mission, did not do anything for the plot. It was a complete waste. This movie was 2.5 hours. I was bored for 2 hours of the movie. Okay? They should have cut that garbage out. Okay? And it was, seriously, some person tell me one purpose of doing that whole thing. And don't you dare tell me that little freaking orphan child, Timothy Cricket, whatever, freaking at the end, looking up to the stars, and he has the freaking rebellion thing. They're inspiring new people. Okay, give me a break. You're never gonna see that kid again, okay? He's gonna freaking die. That master right there is gonna freaking whip him to death because he's a freaking incompetent slave, you know? Holy freak. Not like they released all the horses. I'm like, that kid's dead. They just sentenced that kid to death. Freak. They just let the guy's, all his prize horses go, and the guy obviously doesn't give a trash about his slave. And I'm like, those kids are dead. They're absolutely dead. But nope, nothing happened to them, obviously. Oh man, this movie was terrible. It was absolutely terrible. It was trash. It was cringe-worthy dialogue. I wish I can remember I was seriously, I was just cringing during the whole thing. The only cool part was at the end with the whole showdown between Luke and Kylo, but then it was just stupid. It was yet again, just him doing a little hologram bullcrap, like nothing happened. And then he dies. Luke dies. Sorry, spoiler alert. Freaking dies. He just goes with the Force in peace. Nothing cool happens, and yet now we're back down to just one Jedi, one Sith. They're not trained, I guess, or something. Oh, another bullcrap scene, and I seriously started doing this in the movie theater. I looked like a freaking moron. Was when they kill Emperor, whatever, senior citizen Snoke. Yeah, he was a waste of character. Who the freak was that guy? I saw almost every single fan theory about that guy was more interesting than what they did in the theater. You don't get anything. What? You don't even get any part of it. Like, how did he get jacked up? Why does he look like he took a bath in a deep fryer? You know? Freaking nothing. You don't get anything. He's just like obviously really good for the Force somehow. They don't ever explain that bullcrap. Then he dies like a chump by like the most obvious scene that's coming. And then when he dies, his freaking little red Power Rangers kick into action. And the whole time, I was seriously doing the Force push in the freaking movie theater. That's what I was doing. I was throwing my hands saying, do the Force push. Push them over. Use the Force. I don't get it. I'm sick of these movies downplaying the Force like it's some freaking ridiculous thing. But yet she can pick up boulders at the end of the movie and save everyone. But for some reason, when it's life or death scenario and they're outnumbered, she can't just do a quick little Force push and blow these little red tampons off the edge. I don't get it. I don't understand how it doesn't work. That's just me. I don't get it. Okay? Oh, man. I don't get how people are going to see this movie. Or see it multiple times. Because seriously, this movie was bad. And I know I'm going to get a lot of hate for this. I know I'm going to get a lot of hate for this. But, guys, it was bad. Those little porks, little bird, little creatures. Oh my gosh, you're like, yeah, trying to sell action figures or little toys, plush toys a little much, Disney. Because those were, terrible. I would have freaking eaten that whole family. Obviously I could, but like, seriously. Chewbacca should have just freaking gone haywire in all of them. Because I don't even get the point of them. They're obnoxious. Why would you let them on your freaking ship? I don't get it. So, yeah, and then the plot, it doesn't really go anywhere. It's seriously where it starts is where it ended. But just smaller rebellion numbers. You know, they're trying to escape. And then this one, they just pretty much escape. Nothing happens. And everyone dies. You know, nobody goes to help them, but for some reason now the rebellion's going to be born even stronger because no one cared in the first place. Don't get it. Yeah, you're hoping to get like Rey's origin or something. Well, don't expect anything from that. Because apparently, which I think is bullcrap, I don't believe it. They're going to explain it in the next movie probably. Probably just because they don't have a good idea. But apparently her parents were just hobos or something, you know, just sold them for food or something. You know, so she's not special at all. She doesn't, whatever. I mean, it's just dumb. It was a terrible movie, guys. Most of you have seen it. You know, I'm just trying to share my opinion. Whew, it was... I feel like I got freaking punched in the gut. Seriously, the whole time in the movie, I was like, this cannot be happening. I'm in a freaking nightmare right now that Star Wars Episode 8 sucks. And it hurts me to be like, sorry Force Awakens, I gave you so much crap. But maybe freaking Disney should just start rehashing stuff, because that's the only way they can make something good, because this original content is garbage. It was terrible storytelling. Nothing happens. There's no character development. The characters are all in the same place at the very end. Finn and Rose, what a garbage storyline. What a waste of good characters. And they just threw them away down this stupid thing. I couldn't believe it. It makes me so mad. I'm freaking pissed right now, guys. And I actually wish I would have just walked out when I thought I should have, because it's terrible. So, but hey, that's just my opinion. If you liked it, I'm glad. You know, that's good, because you never want to, you never want to pay money to go see a movie and walk out feeling like you got freaking robbed. Like you freaking walked in there and you walk out and you don't even have your wallet anymore, you know? So, if you felt like you got your money's worth, that's awesome. I'm happy for you guys. For me, what a waste of money. And for me, I don't even want to go see the next movie in theaters. You know? And yeah, the next movie we're in for is Han Solo. The movie that nobody asked for. And that movie's going to be a dumpster fire, I'm telling you right now. So, I just can't believe it. 93% on Rotten Tomato. Oh, man. Jeez. Well, peace, guys.